Guys, over the years, I've acquired a lot of different military vehicles. For example, I've had a 6x6 Army truck, a Ranger tank, a Jeep, a Humvee, a lot of really, really cool military vehicles, but there's always been one missing piece of the puzzle. But that changes today. We're gonna try to buy an Army tank. I'm not sure we're gonna get it bought, but we're gonna try to buy a military actual battle tank. And not one, two of them. Garrett found something amazing on Facebook Marketplace this morning. And just to give you a little update of what this is, 2 Chieftain battle tanks from the UK being sold in Atlanta, Georgia. Guys, you might be wondering what I'm doing in a wheelchair at baggage claim into the Atlanta, Georgia airport. Think of it like this, right? Imagine you're scrolling through Facebook Marketplace at 2 a.m. and you come across not 1, but 2 Chieftain main battle tanks for sale. The ones that were actually used in the filming of The Walking Dead and also Zombieland. We got up at 5 a.m. this morning, flew all the way to Atlanta, Georgia, and we are here to try to buy some tanks. We don't know if we're gonna get them bought or not, but I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it a damn good shot.
Y'all have a great day.
Love your eyelashes, they look fantastic. Hold on, which one do we like?
I need Durango. The
Durango? You guys taking the Durango? It's a ripper, I'll tell you. We'll take the Jeep, how about that? Hey, would you guys like to race? Hey, you know what they say, it's a rental, don't be gentle. All right, what do we think? Do we think the Jeep's capable? Do you think she's a ripper?
Is it even fast if it doesn't make good noises? You know, you could be driving something and be making all the noise in the world and you're not moving at all, but you feel like you're going fast. Hey, is this Weston Champlin? How you doing, man? Hey, I was coming down there to take a look at them tanks you guys got sitting down around there. It took me a little longer to get out of the airport than I thought it was gonna, but...
I have zero to do with those tanks.
Okay.
I'm just riding him a place to store them. They don't belong to me and they've never belonged to me.
So guys, here's the thing. I just got off the phone with the guy that has the tanks at his property, right? So let me explain this. The guy that owns them doesn't live in this state. This is the guy that's just storing them for the guy that owns them. He's like, dude, one of them runs pretty good, and then the other one's got a locked up motor. He's also told me, he's like, hey, by the way, these aren't mine. I don't got the time to come help you start them, look at them, nothing. Just go, here's where they're at. Once we get them started, we just drive off with them, because who's gonna stop you? It's a tank.
Apparently the Georgia Patrol don't f around.
I don't give a f how much the Georgia Patrol f around. They ain't gonna stop a 70-ton tank. Like, who would ever think that in a random ass barn in Georgia is 2 battle tanks? Not like a fake battle tank, anything, like real combat tanks. Is that what the hell? You think there's Bigfoots down here? I bet you, out of all the places I've been, this looks like the most Bigfoot territory I've ever seen. I sure hope this is the right place. We're gonna get shot at. Oh no, I found him!
Proceed to the route.
Holy shit! Dude, you just round a corner in the middle of nowhere in Georgia. There's 2 battle tanks up there.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic got to say. I got them picking up the pieces.
Holy shit. There's literally just 2 battle tanks chilling out here in the middle of a barn in Georgia.
The condition is a lot worse than I thought it would be. You know, now that we're here, I feel like that we could definitely use 2 of them.
Well, yeah, you could have a tank and I could have a tank.
I know.
We could have multiple tanks.
Now
We'll start it off. If we can get it started, we'll run over the Enterprise rental car. Is there a cap on this? Holy f***, it's massive. Holy f***, it's a tank. I'm standing on top of a tank. Oh, this is over. Hello? Anybody in there? Bro, what the f***?
If the apocalypse comes, we're gonna be so fucking well prepared.
No, not if they don't fucking start. Oh my god. They're really not meant for fat people. Holy f***. Dude, it is so sick in here. Dude, it is cramped in here. I never thought it'd be this cramped. It is cramped as shit in this thing. Trying to find anything that looks like an on button, you know? Everybody wiring in there is like just corroded and rusted and nasty. You'd have to do a lot of work just to get these fucking things out of here. I mean, you could probably bring a big ass wrecker and the winch one on, but these things weigh 55 tons.
What's that there?
Oh, that's the gauges that are inside of it. It's got 2,491 miles on it. Nope. just armor plated. Dude, I bet that door weighs 200 pounds.
Oh, they're 100.
Yep.
I was trying to, yeah.
They're heavy.
It's heavy.
It'd be funny to have both. It'd be awesome to have both, but we don't need them both. I'd be fine to have the broken one with an engine to put in it. It would take us a while to put an engine in it, but eventually, once we got an engine put in it, we'd have a tank. Or if we're not gonna go get a good deal on it, I would rather buy the one that runs.
The thing is, we either want the broken one that we have to fix for a really good deal, or we want the one that runs good, and we want it for a good deal.
We want a good deal. We want a good deal regardless. But these tanks are 110,000 pound paperweight if they don't work. Now, I will be honest, they're cool fucking paperweights and they're really cool to look at, but we want something that works. We want to actually go do stuff with the tank. And we know for sure that the one on the left has a blown up engine. And that's what the guy said. It's the motor was locked up. And then the guy that was just here that owns this property that these are sitting on said that there might be a hole in the block that maybe is sucked in water or something like that in an intake or something like that. And it's got fresh soot on the exhaust and it's got oil underneath it. So it makes me believe that they tried starting it and then it blew up.
You know how they say that like you buy a boat and it's like just a money pit? This is a money Grand Canyon.
That is like
That
the
is exactly
perfect,
what this is.
that is a perfect analogy. It's getting dark. Let's go to the parts store. We're going to buy a bunch of batteries that's going to fit in this tank. We're going to come back in the morning with fuel, batteries, ether, a whole lot of oil, and we're going to try to make that one run. If we can make it run, I think we'll try to put in an offer to buy it. Oh! All right, guys, it is the next day, and here's the deal, right? We have a Cold War battle tank to get started. And the thing is I don't think it's been started in at least probably 2 years, and I know nothing about starting a tank. So we're at O'Reilly's, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Let me take that with us.
Sweet.
Take a few of these. If you were gonna work on a tank that you know nothing about, which tools would you pick? See, right there, you could basically rebuild a whole truck with these two tools.
I got the batteries, 4 batteries.
Money Grand Canyon. We haven't even bought it yet. That's just stuff to even try to attempt to see if it runs. So, guys, after $1,000 inside O'Reilly's, we now have 4 batteries, a bunch of tools, crescent wrenches, everything else we need. Let's go start a tank. Hello, Tanky. How you doing today, buddy? Right over here is where the one set of batteries go, and right over there is where another set of batteries go. And right there is the driver's hatch. So if I can get the driver's hatch open, it's not that big a deal to just pass the batteries down through that hatch. This bad girl on, ready to go now. Yep, smells as bad in here as it did yesterday. Guys, welcome to my crib. This is my 102mm cannon. Oh, that's how I turn the fans on. That'd be great. We've currently got inside the tank and we're standing inside the turret section. So right here is the big pew pew. That's the commander's seat. You're standing like where the spotter I think is. The driver goes down here where that seat is. And as you can see, that is a long freaking way down there and it's very, very tight. And the batteries are all the way at the front of that compartment. You know, dude, how in the f is anyone supposed to fit in this? Thanks, motherfucker. I've gotten all the way down in here, and I'm currently sitting backwards in the driver's seat. So my feet are supposed to be over there, my head's supposed to be over there. The batteries are right down here where your feet are supposed to go. So I'm gonna try to get the batteries unhooked, lift the batteries out of here. Got it. There's like a power junction box over here and there's a bunch of cables that's not hooked up to anything. I'd like to know where the start button is and how to fucking shut it off, because if we get it started and can't shut it off and it's in gear or something, I'd hate for it to run over something, you know what I mean? Okay, well, as a professional chieftain tank expert, and by not professional at all, I mean literally I haven't even Googled it yet. I'm pretty sure that's what throws it into gear, forwards and backwards. I'm pretty sure that's the start button. These switches over here, they have something to do with starting it. Hey Siri, call Cody whistling.
What's up, dude?
Not much, what are you up to?
I'm in an 18-wheeler about to haul ass down this freaking field.
Oh, dude, are you fucking up that Peterbilt?
I think we're hitting something.
Hey, quick question. How do you start your tank?
It's a bit of a pain, but there should be... You gotta flip on 3 different switches, and then you have to hold the starter button down. Try flipping all the switches on, and then try flipping them all off, and then try different combinations until it starts.
Okay, sick. All right.
They're a bit of a maintenance nightmare. You're gonna need a full-time mechanic for it.
All right, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Go fuck up your semi. Have fun. Called Whistle and Diesel because he's got one of these tanks. He says the button to start it should be up here. Well, guys, we got new batteries in here. I got the battery switches on, and look at this. I've got life. I've got one little red blinky light. Let's figure out where we need to check the oil. We'll check the oil, we'll check the antifreeze, we'll check all the fluids, and then once all the fluids are checked, we should be able to fire this thing up and ideally throw it into gear and drive it out of here, hopefully. Hold on. Found it.
God damn.
Oh, full. Hell yeah. To be honest, we could have probably already had it running, but I wanted to make sure it had oil in it, and I want to make sure it had coolant in it. That way, if we do get it running, then we don't fuck anything up. I want to see exactly what I have to move and where if I have to shut this thing off manually. It's got coolant in it. It's got oil. It's got batteries. I think it has fuel. I'm not sure, but there's one way to find out. Let's hit the key and see if it goes. Right there is a 19-liter British 800 horsepower diesel engine, and I'm going to stick this crowbar into the flywheel while he goes to crank it so we can get it started, so we can see if it runs, and hopefully it doesn't take my hand off or my arm or my face. That'd be good too. Ready? Damn. All right, go ahead. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, it sounds great. Well, that took a while, but we got a running tank. Hell yeah, we got a runner. Hold it on throttle a little bit. Okay, click it, one click up. Just give it a little bit of gas. Yeah, buddy, it moves. Give it a little more. Stops and everything, we're good. Well, guys, here's the thing, right? It took us a while. We had to call Mr. Hughes from Britain to kind of walk us through how to start it, but we got the tank started and it moves. Now, the other thing is it just rained here and I don't want to absolutely wreck this guy's field. Come here to see what we wanted to see. We came here to look at a tank to try to buy it. To be fair, it didn't run when we got here. We had to work on it a little bit, put batteries in it, work on the starter, work on the fuel solenoid shut off. But after all that, and after a whole day of messing around with it, we got it to run. And it moves. From this point, I'm gonna talk to the guy that owns these tanks. He's a super nice guy, but we're gonna try to buy one. I don't know which one we're gonna try to buy, but we're gonna try to buy one of them. And this one here, I like this one, it works. All right, guys, thanks for watching the segment. I don't know where this is going from here, but I gotta get my batteries out of this thing and go back to Kansas. So, see you later.